Travis is and should be a scary character. But I think what De Niro does so effectively is humanize him in a way that made me at least kind of feel genuinely sorry for him. And there's no scene that I feel more sorry for him than his failed attempt at a date with Betsy.
It's just telling of how naive he is. He didn't realize how this would scare away a good-natured female. It's classier than that.
But see, naive is the best way to put it, because he summons the courage to go in and talk to her, ask her for a date, do it in the best way possible. She's making him wait, but she's clearly very curious about him. And she goes and she has this little date with him, and she mentions this Chris Christopherson record. And he says, I don't know much about music. When she's talking to him about, do you want a canvas for Palantine? He's like, well, I don't know much about politics. When he f***s it up at the movie theater, he's like, I don't really know much about movies.
He doesn't really know much about women.
He doesn't know much about anything. He's this empty shell of a human being that, like what you're saying, Betsy is clearly a nice girl. Travis isn't the kind of guy to look up in the news. I looked up in the newspaper, there's this interesting French film playing in the village. You know, let's go see that, and then we'll go to a nice French restaurant. To him, he's like, the only thing I know about movies are the porno theaters that I go and sit in. This one's not so bad. It's actually pretty nice, and they're all different types of couples who come to this type of movie. She's 100% right, and immediately, like, she doesn't sit down for more than 10 seconds. She's like up out of that seat and is like, all right, red flag,
very
I'm
uncomfortable.
out of here. I gotta go.
Supremely uncomfortable.
I genuinely feel bad for him, because I honestly don't think that his intent was to offend her in the way that
I
he
don't
did,
either.
which is what makes it sad. And the funniest thing about that scene, he's still trying to give her the record. He's still trying to give her the Chris Christopherson record.
She's like, I got 2 copies.
She's like, oh, I have it. Which to me is so funny, because it would be the equivalent of, like, in 1995, if you took a girl on a date and were like trying to give her the Batman Forever soundtrack, and she's just like, dude, that has Kiss from a Rose on it. Everyone in America has that album. I got it already. He started so great. He went into the office. He had the backbone to talk to her. He took her out for a coffee. If he had just done it right, he might have had a girlfriend.